Now it's time to write some minor scales. So we have staff paper in front of us, and we're going to do several of them. We're going to start with the relative of C major. So if you have your cheat sheet, as I do right here, we see that we find C major in column 1, and we know that its relative minor is A. Now, this is not going to need a key signature. Okay, so let's start with C major. Let's just do this and write the notes. This is a very familiar thing to do. Okay, and then to do A minor, I'm going to simply come back up to my cheat sheet, start with A, and finish with A. So I'm going to start here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Now, let's just remind ourselves about something. We have to alternate line and space notes in every scale that we write, major or minor. We did that in C major. We've done it in A minor. We also need to include every letter of the alphabet. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And up here, of course, old business, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So there are things that are similar between major and minor. Some of the basic characteristics remain the same. But we have to remember that we start on a different note when we write A minor than when we write C major. So I've labeled both of them. Now let's do a different scale. Since we're looking right here at the A major scale, let's write F sharp minor. That is the relative. And as you probably have in your margin of the cheat sheet, you have 3 sharps. We're always going to write our scales with a key signature from now on. So we're going to put the sharps at the beginning. So I'm going to use treble clef. Now 3 sharps. Fred can go. So I write top line F, third space C, above the staff G. Fred can go. Now, if I start this scale on A, this is not F sharp minor yet. I'm writing 8 notes, and I have A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. This is A major. But if I copy the same key signature, 3 sharps, Fred can go, and I start my scale on F sharp, remember it's sharp because the key signature turns it into F sharp. Then I have F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and this is now F sharp minor. Okay, so the same key signature with a different starting note produces the minor scale. That's exactly what we did up here on the cheat sheet. We started with A, we end up with A major. We start with column 6, F sharp, and circle around, we end up with F sharp minor. So I'm just demonstrating that on the staff. Let's do one more. Let's do F minor. Okay, so let's look at it right here. If I say F minor, then to get the key signature, you come back over here and see that it has 4 flats. Okay, so 4 flats, that will be before eating a donut. Okay, B for before, eating goes up, a donut. Now, if you have any trouble with your key signatures, just go back to chapter 2 and follow the models that are written on pages, I believe it's 23 and 24, or maybe 22 and 23, and you'll see the pictures there. So all you have to do is just copy the first 4, before eating a donut. Now, if I start on A, I have A flat major, but I'm just going to go straight to my minor scales because I really don't need to write the major scale. If I'm requested to write a minor scale, then I simply start on the note that names the scale. So I just write circles. Pretty easy. F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F. If you followed that across your cheat sheet, you'd see that I've just named exactly what the notes are that are in this scale. Now, let's just add one more concept. This is the most basic version of the minor scale, and this is called natural minor. Natural minor is one of 3 versions of the minor scale. The other 2 are called harmonic and melodic. We'll have those in another video, but this scale is essential to building the other forms of the scale, because we're always going to start with this. We're going to have the key signature, the 8 notes, and then for the other scales we'll add accidentals. The accidentals will go beside the notes, not in the key signatures.